All right.
Right now, I have no running back.
Another note about their game was the Tennessee Titans at the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
They basically won on a fourth down play to Andre Johnson, 9-yard TD strike. Mm-hmm. And Kevin was caught throwing another two attempts because...
And they won on a fumble.
Yeah.
At the end of the game.
And I remember you throwing the temperature because you was like, well, this team is in your division. And you're
Son of a bitch. Well, now it don't matter because the Jaguars are 0-2.
So,
they're down there with the Colts. At least the Colts have played good people to be 0-2.
All right. You got the Ravens and the Browns, 25-20. Yeah, Josh McCown.
Comeback for the Ravens.
Comeback, yeah. And then Josh McCown, who got injured, came back and played the game and kept playing. And did you see his press conference afterwards where he was tearing up and he was trying to say, I'm trying to teach my sons what toughness is?
But damn it, this hurts. Yeah.
So, I at first, I was, because I saw the video, I was like, I saw the comments.
Look, Josh, I commend you on doing it. Damn it, you got to be able to pick them up.
Yeah.
Stop. If your shoulder's done, stop.
Yeah.
Would you rather your kids know what toughness is, or would you be able to hold your kid? Which one do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, that was in a good match, but if you want to take care of yourself.
Hell, you play football. You already proven toughness. There you go.
Top of
and then you're playing it for the Browns.
At first, listen,
you're proving it mental toughness.
At first, when I saw this, I thought, or when I read the transcript, because I didn't see the video, I saw the video second. Is he taking a shot at RG3? And then I saw the video, I was like, no, he's not taking a shot at RG3. So, but they're down to their third string quarterback, which is rookie Cody Kessler. And, he is set to start this upcoming week. So we'll see what happens there. All right, you have the Seahawks and the Rams. The Seahawks
did their typical thing where they lose to the Rams.
3-9.
It's their one loss to the Rams that they do every single year. Seattle's offensive line is terrible. It's just bad. You know, Russell Wilson not being able to run, it got even worse.
I remember when we talking about Rams front seven is pretty solid, but you just believe this is just a fluke. One of those fluke wins.
The Seahawks line is bad. I'm amazed they can block for that field goal that they make. They're that bad.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. All right, you had the Bucks and the Cardinals. That was a butt whooping 7-40. Florida team took a hard one to chin this week.
Sure they did.
And then the Jaguars lost 14-38.
And another butt whooping.
And they still managed to struggle on the West Coast, particularly against Phillip Rivers, as Kevin so heavily put on Sunday night, that Phillip Rivers just got y'all number.
Phillip Rivers has made them his bitch, basically. The Jaguars are Phillip Rivers' bitch. He had no one, and they still waxed him. He had no one. Danny Woodhead went down during the game. He still found a way to whoop him. We got linebackers guarding receivers that run 4.2s, and our linebackers run 9.7s. And we can't do that, man. It's just terrible. Next.
I know you're going to spend more, so we'll keep it moving. The Falcons.
I want to start throwing shit.
Falcons won 35-28 over the Raiders. That was a good win for them against the up-and-coming Raiders. So I'm okay with the Raiders losing. They're in the AFC West. So any team that loses in the AFC West besides the Broncos, I'm okay with. All right, Colts and the Broncos 34-20. Don't let the score fool you. This game was closer than it actually really was until the last closing moments. And
two defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. Von Miller is on another planet right now. Second strip that he had luck.
He can afford to go to another planet right now.
He can, man. He's showing that he deserved to pay right now. And Shane Ray, the one that picked up and returned 15 yards after we was at the bar watching it, and Kevin said, "Oh, by the way, you missed the play." I'm like, crap!" So I had to yell, and Kevin was like, "It's too late now." I'm like, obviously, I just had to yell and get it out.
Turn it off and just start me.
So, yeah, man, the Broncos have held these two quarterbacks they played to under 200 yards, and these are solid quarterbacks they're holding down to. So I guess the goal is if you can make the quarterback play worse than their starting quarterback, then you have a chance to win. Cause
that's usually the case, Cortez. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, alone.
It's usually the case.
I mean, Trevor Siemian didn't light up anything, obviously with the 2 defensive touchdowns, but if you can make them turn over the ball and beat them up, basically, yeah. So I guess the goal is that, hey, let the defense beat the opposite quarterback.
And on the coach, you run the ball. You just run it.
Yeah, which they did. Mm-hmm. C.J. Anderson had a couple of big breaks that I saw and just ran right in the middle. Kevin was like, just run in the middle. Their front seven is weak.
Our whole damn defense is weak. Just start me.
It's just surprising the Packers lost 14-7 against the Vikings.
I wasn't surprised. I saw them last week.
Yeah, I mean, I thought for sure they would beat the Vikings. Like, it was just me. And then I was like, oh, for sure. AP went down, their workhorse. And then Stephon Diggs just
Stephon Diggs and Sam Bradford went nuts on Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like to pat myself on the back for driving this guy. And, yeah, we'll.
And then kick yourself in the ass for not starting him. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So, if it wasn't from him, I definitely I should be 1-1 in fantasy football. But I'm 2-0, and I'll take it. So.
I'm 0-2.
So, hey, man. I started 0-2 last year, made it to the championship game.
Yeah, but they can suck my ass. Everybody I got to.
And then the Eagles.
Everyone. There's cues by everyone on my team.
So you want, and then your boy Peterson got hurt. Well, I know we talked about this off air. You don't want to agree too much on it because he was your fantasy running back. But
yeah, shut up.
Got into the third quarter. His right knee is out for 3 to 4 months for surgery. He technically he's just out for the season because I know 3 to 4 months. That's probably like week 12, 13.
Mm-hmm. Doing rehab.
So he's pretty much just done.
Yeah.
Sure, he just hang him up, man. He's 31 years old. And me and you both, especially you, have been talking about the shelf of running backs on this show many a times. How short it is. Especially in the NFL. They're the shortest position that they have a shelf life in the NFL.
Well, if I thought there was one guy that would be able to go beyond it, it was AP, just by the way he came back from the one injury. But the last couple of years, he's been injury-prone. He's gotten injured, and he just don't look the same AP that he was before.
Yeah.
And it's sad because this dude he's a monster.
It's freaking nature.
And now it's like somebody took his batteries out of him.
Yeah, man. Well, speedy recovery and best of luck. But I think they added Ronnie Hillman to their team is what I saw. So he's a good pick as long as he don't fumble the ball. Speaking from experience, yeah, he's fumbling. Ronnie Hillman is what we used to call him in Denver. So, hey, but nonetheless, speedy recovery for Adrian Peterson.
Ronnie Fumbleman.
Fumbleman, nice. Eagles and the Bears. I picked the Bears to win this game, and
I didn't.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I thought the Bears could win it, but I guess Jay Cutler and that Bears team is still a little bit of a mess. But you gotta give credit.
Jay Cutler, what we like to do, call suck.
Like spell it out for them so they know. SAWFT.
He's soft.
Soft.
He's soft. SAWFT.
Carson Wentz is having a good start. I know he plays.
Carson Wentz doesn't. Wentz.
I know they talking about, he played the Browns and the Bears, but there's a guy who came from a smaller school and he's at least doing the job.
He doesn't wince. He doesn't feel nervous. He stays in there. He takes shots. Some he shouldn't be taking, but he takes them and delivers the ball.
Yeah. So, good start for the Eagles. We'll see if it lasts.
He doesn't know he's not supposed to be doing that yet.
Someone needs to teach him how to slide, right?
But he will figure it out. No, someone needs to teach him to get rid of the ball before he gets wayloaded.
That's true.
If the dude is going to hit you in the face, get rid of the ball.
All right, any NCAA games we should talk about?
oh, sweet mother of Jesus.
I already know which one you want to talk about.
I don't want to talk about that one because it was over before we could even start talking about it. Hold on. I think they just scored again.
Florida State, ranked number 2. Louisville, ranked number 10. 63-20. And a lot of these people think this game was going to be pretty close.
It was close. For a quarter.
What happened?
Winston wasn't there to give a halftime speech.
Lamar Jackson happened? Is that what happened?
Here's what happened. Louisville's defense just completely, I don't know what they did, what they found that worked. They just completely shut down Florida State. Lamar Jackson's getting a lot of credit and everything, which he should. He had over 300-something yard total offense. He was a monster. What was it? 5 touchdowns he had?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous watching him go. But what killed me more was the Louisville defense just manhandled Florida State. In every facet of the game, they manhandled Florida State. He had 5 flipping touchdowns. 5. But they just they manhandled Florida State. And it was weird to watch because you didn't expect Louisville to come out like that and be able to just flat out own Florida State.
Yeah.
And on that side of the ball, I definitely didn't think it was going to happen, but they did.
I'm looking at this here, and yeah, it was.
Because we knew Louisville was going to get theirs. It was if Florida State could match. And Florida State couldn't match because for some reason Louisville's defense just went 8 and pooped on them. It was crazy.
Oh boy, yeah, that was it was ugly from the start, man. And I know I left the game a little bit, and I came back and I was like, "What happened?" You like, well,
yeah. When you
Louisville's
say
defense happened.
when you left the game, you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I see the score. I'm like, Louisville's really putting her on these guys, huh?
They somebody said they took them to the woodshed. I said, nah. I said they took them to the neighbor's woodshed.
Did Michael Vick jump the gun saying that he's a better quarterback than him?
Yes. Because I've seen Michael Vick in college. Live. And in person. No. Michael Vick is a freak. This kid's a freak, but Michael Vick. I've seen Michael Vick throw a ball off his back foot about 70 yards in the air at the Gator Bowl game for a touchdown. And I'm like, who can know? Like, that isn't even supposed to be humanly possible for a guy to throw a ball like that without even trying. It looked like he literally just flips his wrist and it's gone. That was back then. But dude, go.
Jumping ahead in the future, so Clemson, what's the word meter for Clemson for Louisville?
Through the fucking roof?
Because they play, man.
You should be scared of that damn bird. You see that bird on their helmet, be scared. Because it's going to be a shootout.
Didn't the past 2 weeks they scored like 60 points too?
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row?
They're averaging 60 points a game.
You know that moment?
Yes, I know that moment. When you go, holy shit, FSU got killed. But yeah, it was bad.
All right.
And my sympathy goes out to FSU fans and everything.
Really?
No.
I was about to say, really?
No.
Yeah, I got into it with a couple buddies on Facebook about it. They tagged me in some post that find some game that Gators lost to Nebraska, like in a bowl game. I'm like, this was a regular season game. That's a bowl game. That's different. How you gonna?
Well, the bowl game was for the national championship where we lost to Nebraska.
Exactly.
But you just shut up. Stop trying to find shit. You got your ass whooped. Take it like we've been doing.